Voting rights in Pennsylvania. Voter registration. Pennsylvania allows online voter registration and same-day voter registration during specified periods, making it easier for eligible residents to register and participate in elections. Mail-in voting. Pennsylvania has expanded access to mail-in voting, allowing eligible voters to request and cast mail-in ballots without providing a reason, increasing convenience and participation in elections. Early voting. While Pennsylvania does not have traditional early voting, it offers in-person absentee voting, allowing eligible voters to cast their ballots in person before Election Day if they are unable to vote on the day of the election. Voter ID requirements. Pennsylvania requires voters to show identification at the polls, but the law allows various forms of ID, including driver's licenses, state-issued IDs, and other documents with a photo and address. Election integrity measures in Pennsylvania. Election security. Pennsylvania has implemented measures to enhance election security, including auditing and testing of voting systems, training for election officials, and cybersecurity protocols to protect against potential threats. Voter roll maintenance. Pennsylvania regularly updates and maintains voter rolls to ensure accuracy and prevent fraud, including processes to remove ineligible voters and verify voter registration information. Poll watcher regulations. Pennsylvania has regulations governing poll watchers, including training requirements, accreditation procedures, and restrictions on their activities to ensure transparency and prevent intimidation at polling places. Election monitoring. Pennsylvania allows for election monitoring by authorized observers, political parties, and independent organizations to oversee the voting process, ensure compliance with election laws, and report any irregularities or violations. Legal protections. Pennsylvania provides legal protections for voters' rights, including mechanisms to address voter suppression, intimidation, and discrimination, as well as avenues for recourse in case of election-related disputes or grievances. By examining voting rights and election integrity measures in Pennsylvania, policymakers, stakeholders, and advocacy groups can identify areas for improvement, address potential barriers to voting, and safeguard the integrity and fairness of the electoral process to ensure that all eligible voters can exercise their right to vote and have their voices heard in the democratic process.